Welcome plant friends. Today we're at Home Depot in Montville, New Jersey. And as you can clearly see, Christmas has started early. As you can see from this display, this is the Proven Winners line. We have these beautiful anthuriums in water propagation vases. They're nicely wrapped with a red ribbon, and these are $29.98. They are a little bit expensive in my opinion. And down here we have the little Proven Winners Leaf Joy Littles. Here's a little Peperomia obtusifolia. These come in a little holiday tin with a white ribbon and a little acorn thing glued to it. These ones are $9.98. There's a nice variety of different little plants in these tins. This one here is a Hoya Matilde Splash. This is a cute little Hoya to have in your collection if you don't have one. And again, these are $9.98. They also have the variegated obtusifolia there, the Peperomia obtusifolia. And also there's these cute little gnomes. The holiday gnome, I think that's an asparagus fern. So it seems like the past few years I've been seeing gnomes around a lot during the holidays. They've become like a collector's thing, and I know that Aldi has a bunch of gnomes. They come out with different gnomes every year, and they're really cute, I think. Here's another one. And that is also an asparagus fern, and these also go for $9.98. And it looks like the gnome is hot glued to the little pot there. And over here is a little bit different of a pot. This one's frosted glass. And that one is, I think, a lemon button fern. I'm sorry, I think I was just trying to adjust my hand to look for the price, and these are also $9.98. So between this pot and the tin, I'd probably pick one of these since they are the same price. And these also come in gold. This one is a frosty gold color. And here we have another Hoya. This is the Rosita. And I was just taking a careful look to see what other plants they have in this section. And I spotted this one. This is the Hoya Chook. And this Hoya is in one of the red frosted glass containers. And now over here on the lower shelf we have some water propagations. These ones are $15.98. I think they are a little pricey, but they do come already decorated, so I guess it's easy gift giving. The roots look nice, and that's a philodendron of some sort. It looks like this one is an aglaonema. The shape of the little vase is different. This one is more rounded. Here's another little aglaonema with the holiday colors and some pretty good looking roots there. And on the bottom shelf, we have more plants from the Proven Winners line. This one, I think, is the Calatheas rattlesnake. These ones go for $19.98. And next to that, I think, is the Calatheas rufibarba. And the other ones I see are just the regular pothos and dracaenas. Nothing too exciting there, I guess. And moving to the other side, we have some nice looking Alocasia silver dragons. These come in nice festive green pots. They're $19.98, and they have a little footing at the bottom. These Alocasia leaves are a good size. And next to that, we have a bunch of Stromanthe Trio Stars. These are very pretty. I think I've always wanted to get one of these, but I was afraid that they would crisp up on me. I'm not sure how much humidity they need. Very beautiful plant. And next door to that is, we have more gnomes. These guys are fancy. They're very sparkly. And they're attached to a burlap container thing. And they are glued to a base at the bottom. And these guys go for $19.98. And that is a pothos plant in that container. And there is a nursery pot in there, and also an extra sleeve that the nursery pot is in. So if you water it, it won't like soak through to the burlap. And some of the Stromanthes come with the little red decorative red Christmas tree. Here's an Alocasia bisma. It's the same price, I believe. It's $19.98. I think this one has a little bit of bird poop on one of the leaves. Look at the size of that. That's a nice size. And at the bottom two shelves, we have giant amaryllis bulbs. These go for $14.98. And the flowers are white or red. Down here we have a bunch of holiday terrariums. And these ones go for $34.98. And taking a look inside, there's an asparagus fern and some different colored Phytonias. Okay, now looking at the non-holiday stuff, we have some nice begonias here. These are the pretty silvery ones. These go for $9.98 and they're in the self-watering pots. Some waffle plants there, some more begonias. Over here we have a silver band Maranta, and it comes in a ceramic pot. $13.98 for that. And I guess you can hang the pot up, but the strings on it look kind of flimsy. The pots are actually kind of heavy. They're ceramic, and Not sure if the strings would snap, so if I were to get that, I'd probably change the strings out on that. Here's a nice looking Calathea. I think this one is the Calathea Dotty. $16.98 for that. It's pretty full, so I think it might be worth it if you're into getting Calatheas. Here's another Calathea. Is it the pinstripe? I can't remember the name of this one. And the price is $16.98. And I think the sticker is wrong. I don't think that's a palm. Pretty sure that's a Calathea. And these are the little plants here. They're for $4.98. This one is a Dracaena circulosa, also known as the Florida Beauty, I guess. And here are some. Here's a Rex begonia. Wow, this one is really pretty. And they definitely stuck the wrong tag in this plant here. And they also have some pretty pink syngoniums. It might be the Neon Robusta or something like that. Some nice snake plants, crotons, coffee plants. I think crotons make such a nice fall plant because of the colors. But they are not the easiest plants to take care of, I know, because they do require a lot of sun. Here's a pretty gold dust croton. I know people get this one confused with the Dracaena circulosa, which I showed earlier. And they have the rabbit's foot or rabbit's track Maranta here. And that's a very good deal for $4.98. So as I was panning the camera around, I almost bumped into this large Calathea, and it really surprised me. It was so stunning. The leaves are very huge on it, and it wasn't just huge, it was very, very full. So I was I am pushing away the Monstera deliciosa here. I think it's a Monstera deliciosa. This one also has really large leaves. Look at that. Wow. And the price on this one is $29.98. And this one's a stunner also. Look at that. It's just like crawling out of the pot. So turning back to this plant, this one is the Calathea setosa, and it's also known as the gray star. And as you can see, it's the same price, and there's so many plants in this pot, and it is so beautiful. It has like red undersides. The leaves on this one are so big. It's very healthy looking, and I would take it home. I just don't have enough room, unfortunately. Well, I also found some nice hanging baskets. Here's a Hoya Bertonier. They're priced at $19.98. That one is also labeled wrong. They labeled it as a Maranta. This one is nice because it's trailing so much. Here's another trailing basket. I mean, this one was really long. Look at that. And this one I think is like a mix. It looks like a mix of pothos, golden pothos, and neon pothos. It's also for $19.98. And next door to that is the lemon lime Maranta. And here's a red one, red Maranta. Here, I think I found the craziest looking philodendron Brazil. The leaves on this one was massive, and the vines were just so thick, like a rope. This guy's like a monster. The leaves were so large that they were, I think some of them were larger than my hand. I have a philodendron Brazil at home, but it definitely does not look like this one. Not even close. It is a little pipsqueak compared to this giant. I also found this dogtail cactus. $19.98 for this one. Here's another one of the mixed pots, I think. The neon and the golden pothos. I think it's actually a pretty nice combination. They also had a lot of these little Houarthias in these ceramic pots. These are for $5.98. I think it's a pretty good deal. In the past, I saw like different types of plants in these ceramic pots, but here I just saw Houarthias. And here's a quick look at what they had for cacti and succulents. These ones are kind of nice. They're only priced at $4.98 or $5.98. These ones here are for $19.98. And this one here, this round one, is very, very spiky looking. I don't know what it is, but it is very interesting. Okay, and with that, we are at the end of another plant shopping trip. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.